Good evening, everyone. This is your girl Tonya Tyus Parker calling or speaking or saying hi to you this evening. I am here with Dr. Patricia Rogers. She is going to be speaking at the Legendary Women of Influence Conference on September 7th. And let me tell you a little bit about her. Dr. Rogers is a visibility strategist, and she's the CEO of Unity and Service, where people need people. That's her philosophy. She inspires entrepreneurs to get up, suit up, and show up. And so on Saturday, she's going to work with us and teach us how to do some of those things. Plus, she's bringing us some tools to help us as entrepreneurs take our business to the next level and be able to deliver for our clients. So, Dr. Rogers, thank you for joining me.
Oh, thank you for having me, Tanya. Happy to be here. Finally, we made it.
I
Yeah.
know. Tell us a little bit about Unity in Service.
Okay, Unity and Service. Wow. Ooh, Unity and Service was started, I guess, back in about, I would say on around 2012. I
Mm-hmm.
opened I started my business. I created my business. I didn't start actually working it until 2014. And that's when I started hosting events, in-person events.
Mm-hmm.
But how I began the journey of hosting the events was because I am a Legal Shield representative, and I was promoting Legal Shield because I thought when I retired that was all I would be selling. But as I kept going into the communities, selling Legal Shield at the vending tables, as well as getting all these bonuses that Legal Shield offered, because I was really putting them out there. I was really doing
Mm-hmm.
out the BMW, all those things.
I
And in
love
the
me some legal
process,
shield.
yeah, okay, good. In the process of me doing that, promoting that service, I had a defining moment. And because I love the microphone and I love attention. And I love teaching. That's why I love attention, because I love sharing information. And I had a defining moment. And I feel God spoke to my heart and said, hey, you can host your own events. And I'm like, hmm. So, of course, I joined Women's Prosperity Network in 2015. I started connecting with entrepreneurs to see what they was doing. I got a coach. I joined that organization so that they could teach me how to be an entrepreneur, because I was still had one more year to go before I retired from the corporate arena in law enforcement. And that's when I took public speaking with them. I also took public speaking with Mr. Bill Walsh in Las Vegas, his platinum speaking training. And that's when they have both told me different times, said you're already hosting events in your backyard, because that's where I hosted for Legal Shield. Have come to my backyard, pay for the food, pay for the DJ, pay for the renting the chairs and tables, all of that for free. And both of them told me different locations, one in Las Vegas, one in Fort Lauderdale, two different coaches. They said you're already hosting events in your backyard, because they knew my history. And they said all you have to do is monetize. And thus, ladies and gentlemen, thus at that time, Unity in Service was started being active under that name.
So
And
there
I
is
started.
life after corporate America. Is
Of
life.
course. Of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 29 years in the corporate arena, law enforcement. I did 12 years in the military. So, of course, when I retired in 2016, it was time for me to, discover my own gifts and talents. And that's why I started networking before I retired, because I believe that preparation is the key to our success. If we know something's coming, we need to prepare. If I know I'm going to speak on your platform, I need to time myself, video myself, test the water, see what I'm looking like, and be ready to show up and show out your event.
Well, thank you. I'm so looking forward to you doing that. Because every time I've seen you speak or heard you speak, oh my gosh, I get the straight up, I get the no nonsense version, and that's what you need to hear.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you need to hear to be successful. Somebody
Yes.
who is doing the thing that
Yeah.
can tell you what to do. You
I
got to
agree.
step your ego away and listen.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. I can only speak what I've done. Everything that I share with other people is because I've already done it. And like they say, there's no need to reinvent the wheel.
No, it's not. It's not. And there's plenty of people out there for everybody to do everything they want to do. There's a big enough pie so we can all share. There's no need to, oh, well, she's doing it. I don't want to do what she's doing, or she's doing it, so I don't need to do that. And no, we don't have time for that.
No, it's enough to go around for everybody. You're
It is.
right.
It is.
It's enough to go around for everybody. But at the same time, I want people to understand that if God has given you a vision, you know, because how many people host events? I'm not the best event host in the world. I feel like I am, but it doesn't mean that I am to the world. You
Right.
know, but what at the end of the day, I just put my spin on things. So even though we're doing the same thing other people are doing or similar things, does not negate the fact that we should not do it. Because if that's your gift, God's going to give you that special spin to put on yours that stands out from everybody else.
Yes, exactly.
So it's no such thing as, I don't even use the word compete, because I don't compete against people. I do what God told me to do. I do it how he shows it to me in my vision. I put it on paper, put it on video, put it on social media, whatever, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
And it works.
Exactly. So tell us a little bit about what you're going to tell us about on Saturday.
Oh, wow. I'm going to be talking about, thank you for asking that question, because I am definitely a person who believes in resources. I believe in technical resources that assist us in getting our jobs done faster, as well as more efficient, and as well as more effective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so therefore, resources are essential to our business. And I always say that when we have resources, whether it's Eventbrite, whether it's Gmail, whether it's Aweber, whether it's Constant Contact, whether it's StreamYard, I can go on and on. All we have to do as entrepreneurs is learn how to use them.
Yep.
That works for me. I educate myself, and I learn how to use them. And I'm going to say something else. When you learn how to use it, now you've learned some more tools that you can put in your toolkit and monetize. How about that? So as for me, I will be speaking about educating our attendees on what we call the Chat Bridge Connect. And that was created by Mr. Thomas Gay. Some people know him, but if they come to my event on October the 18th, they will know who Tom Gay is. And he has created a magnificent and awesome tool that allows us to download the chat, which is written very, very small, fine print. It allows me to drop that chat into the system he created, which is called the Chat Bridge Connect. And when I drop it in that system just organizes the links. It organizes all the people who drop emails, the name, the email, and that's all I need. I need the name, the email. If they drop phone numbers, they're there. If they drop links to their sites, they're there to any of their sites they have. All of that's there. And that system allows me to download, get those emails, clean it up, get the emails, export them from the system, and import them into my Gmail, as well as my CRM, which is my Aweber. So there's no reason why we as entrepreneurs we should have to rummage through that chat if we have chat reads. It's a matter of minutes after each event. I grab that chat. I watch the chat when I'm at the event. I watch it to see how many emails going in there, because I want the emails more. People don't even call people no more. But I want every now and then. But I want those emails. And when I look at those emails, I said, okay, good. I need to download this when this event is over. I download it, and immediately after I download it, Tonya, I send out a follow-up email.
Yeah.
And I tell them it was nice meeting them at the event. Thank Tonya for hosting that event. And I give them also that information to the link to this product or service, whichever it is, because it could be something else that I'm talking about at a particular event. But I always do a follow-up, and this is very essential. And I'm guilty. I haven't always done them like I should, but I've gotten a whole lot better, honey. Because at the end of the day, we need people, especially when we've been on a platform with them, we want to follow up immediately, because if we don't, then we either neglect to do it, or it gets so old, and it's, so we want to just do it immediately. But I always say within the first 24 to 48 hours.
Exactly.
And that's
Exactly.
what the chat bridge does. They call the chat bridge, they call it a genius, magical, brilliant, and virtual networking game changer.
All right.
That it is. It is
Wow.
definitely a game changer. I've trained my team, they know how to use it. And after each event that we all attend together, one of our assistants is designated to download that chat, send it to all of us so that we can build that email list. That's
Wow.
right.
That's
That's right.
wonderful. So
And
can you see yourself as an entrepreneur using this technology? And um, I want to thank Dr. Pat for coming and wanting to share that with us. So we definitely want you there for on September 7th from 10 to 4 to party with us. And I've got so many legendary women coming to speak to you that we're going to invite you to come as our guest. I want you to go to my website, TonyaTyusParker.com, and just RSVP. Bring a friend and RSVP. If you're in your starting your second phase of life, exiting the corporate world, come and be our guest. If you are an entrepreneur and want to find out about all of the new things that are out there and what other people are doing it to make your job easier, come and be with us on Saturday, September 7th. Thank you, Dr. Pat, for coming and sharing with us. We appreciate it. And we look forward to hearing from you on September 7th.
awesome, awesome, awesome. And again, thank you so much, Tonya, for having me. It's always a joy to connect with inspiring entrepreneurs. And thank you so much for your time.
No problem. Goodbye, everybody.